But he's never been a mid-carder.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any mid titles. He's always been WWE World Heavyweight, WWE Champion. That's it.
And he's one of the few people that still has, I mean, just for, I'm saying that's because Cody said it, but he has that aura that.
Oh, for sure.
Very
He's got
few
that dog in him, bro. Absolutely, man.
Very few people can go in the ring and do what Brock does.
I think Cody called him a unicorn.
Yeah, well, you know what a unicorn is?
It's a really horny horse.
No, do you actually know what a unicorn is?
No.
All right, let me explain this too. If there are any kids listening to this, just skip to after the intro, okay? A unicorn, I don't know where this comes from, but a unicorn is like when a couple that has an open relationship, like when they want a third, that's a unicorn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Brock's the unicorn.
Cody's like me and my wife.
Shout out Sable, bro.
No. Cody is like me and Brandy. We want to invite Cody, or we want to invite Brock to our bed.
To get cucked, bro. Oh my God, no.
Damn, he's like, imagine if Cody was to do that.
I don't know.
Also, it's a weird dynamic because, I mean, I'm sorry, but porn is very racial, you know, and Brandy is a black woman, so it's kind of like a switching roles.
Yeah.
You normally get that, I don't know. I'm going into deep. People are going to be like, this motherfucker watches too much porn.
Yeah, too deep.
Not anymore. So you get married? You don't watch porn anymore?
Damn. That sucks. I don't want to get married.
You got to cancel all your subscriptions. Pornhub Premium, Xvideos Plus, OnlyFans.
Horsedick.mpeg.
Yeah. Horse Sticks, Lemon Party, Blue Waffle.
Oh.
You got to remove all your subscriptions to all those sites.
Delicious.
All right, let's start this show.
Hey, episode 27 of Midwest Midcard. I am your co-host, Brennan.
Sorry to headphone users. My name is 2009 Randy Orton.
You gotta take your head.
She was a menace.
Show him the dude, bro. Yeah. Killing that shit.
2009 Randy Orton was a menace, bro, for real.
Check out Air Carlos 97 Twitter. He posted it exactly like that.
Like, yeah, I actually did. Yeah, shout out to Randy Orton. Shout out to my boy. He's right here behind me.
Shout out
That's
to
like 2011 Randy, or maybe 2012.
It's a nice one, though, bro.
It's when he first grew for the people that are listening. I got a Randy Orton figure. It's from when he first started growing the thing in his face, the beard.
Yeah,
yeah, stubble.
Yeah.
He never had a true beard. He had a great mustache recently, though.
Fantastic mustache.
He looked like
bro.
Chavo Guerrero.
He did actually.
This actually was a crazy week and a crazy weekend for both of us.
We had a hell of a weekend, bro.
We had a first-hand experience of SummerSlam.
My first WWE event.
So that was crazy. Did you talk to some people, right? Just while we were standing in line.
Yep.
You were talking to one dude. So let's do a little bit of what we did. So we left on Friday. We weren't trying to spend too much time over there, honestly. If we were to plan a little bit better, I would have planned to go to a GCW show that was there.
Jeff Hardy was there over the weekend.
Right, he did like an appearance. So I would have planned to be there for that. But I was reading reviews of the venue that they were at, and they were like, "Yeah, somebody died in this bathroom."
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that's not nothing against playing there.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's just wild, right? Some bad juju.
Yeah, it is. I don't fuck with that.
So I would have planned to go there, but we got there on Friday. We did our live stream, which I think it went well, but we had some audio issues. So
we figured it out.
By the time this comes out, I don't have the audio version of episode 26 yet up, but it will be up at some point, hopefully before this episode. It's just that I literally need to go through and fix everything. But the live stream replay, is on YouTube if you want to go, youtube.com/@Midwest Midcard.
That's right.
So we did that on Friday, and then we had the best pizza ever.
Fucking fire ass pizza, bro.
So shout out to Slice of Italy in Monroe, Michigan. You guys killed it.
10 out of 10.
That was some good ass pizza. And you went to pick it up. So how was that experience? I mean, you went inside the
There's an
little
Italian
ass
man
building.
working in there, bro.
Yeah.
Real life Italian, bro.
He was like gabagool.
He said bobbity boopity.
He was like, I cook the meatball.
And I was like, whoa, dude.
Shout out to Italians.
Yeah, bro.
Italians are the Mexicans of Europeans.
They got it going on.
That piece, no, like, honest to God. If you ever find yourself 40 minutes away from Detroit, Monroe, Michigan, small town, go to Slice of Italy. They got some fire pizza. I saw the pictures of it, and I was like, damn. But, like, and then I saw it in real life.
And we were like, damn.
Damn, yeah.
Like, damn.
Let me try to pull up a picture of this pizza. And then I'll put it on the... I gotta have a picture of the pizza, man. You know I took a picture of the pizza.
I have a picture of the pizza.
Yeah?
On my phone.
Well, I'll put it up here. I got my pictures connected.
I still need to send you all the videos.
Oh, yeah. So, and then we will also be releasing a video of kind of our SummerSlam experience for anyone that wants to watch that. It will be up on the channel, also youtube.com/@MidwestMidcard. Oh, I found the pizza. Look at this. This will be in the video. I know, dude. It looks incredible.
I just want to go back.
I know, and just eat that pizza.
I just want to go back just for that pizza.
It was good. Where the wings were kind of mid.
Oh, I'll be honest. Yeah, I didn't eat any of the more of the wings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The wings could have been better. But
that pizza, though,
they killed that.
that's some gas.
We're just going to leave it up the whole show.
Yeah, we don't need an outline.
We can just keep talking about the pizza. So, and then Saturday, what did we do? We went to the Superstore.
Superstore?
How was the Superstore?
Bro, I loved it.
Really?
I wish they had more figures. Looks like a lot of people bought a lot of figures.
Yeah.
For
Nothing
people
for
that
you.
are watching and listening, you guys know I'm an avid figure collector.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, love that shit. But yeah, I got a little football helmet when I was in there.
Mm-hmm.
That has SummerSlam on it. It's like Detroit Lions style, which is pretty badass. Everybody knows I'm a Lions fan. Got Logan a cup.
Shout out to, what's this handle?
LDC38, I think.
I don't know what he is.
Shout out to Logan.
Logan.
Got you a cup, boy.
Friend of the podcast.
And then I got a SummerSlam shirt.
Oh, I'm wearing my SummerSlam shirt.
You are, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to the dude that set that down, or you wouldn't even have one right
You're
now,
right.
bro.
Shout out to that dude.
Literally.
I couldn't... we got there on Saturday. That's another thing that we were planned to go. We should have gone on Friday. But you live and you learn.
Yep.
The Saturday, it was pretty fucking busy, which was fine because we got in there eventually.
Yeah, I think we only waited in line like 20 minutes or so that's not bad, man.
And once we got in there, the problem was that I wanted one of those I Was There shirts, and they didn't have extra large. And I was surprised they had a lot of 2XL, which, I mean, wrestling fans are 2XL and up normally.
Pretty average for a wrestling fan.
So of course I couldn't find an extra large. I was kind of shocked, but I get it. There was a lot of medium, a lot of large.
Yep.
And so I was looking, couldn't find anything. And I was about to give up. I was like, fuck it, I don't really need a shirt. But then some dude pulled up.
Literally right beside me and Emily, bro. We were sitting there looking for you an extra large shirt, and then this guy set one down, and we looked at me and Emily looked at each other like, that's got to be extra large.
And I got this retro logo kind of looking.
Does it say I was there on the back too?
No, it just says
Oh,
SummerSlam.
dang. Mine said I was there.
It's okay. I was there.
We were.
I mean,
there,
I
bro.
was there. Did you wore your John Cena shirt, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I know because we took a picture. Let me pull up that. Let's see. I mean, we can go through some of these pictures, man, for the audio listeners. These are also. Oh, look at that Pete second. These are also.
I don't really want to look at any other picture, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Other than the pizza.
on the pizza. So this is also on our.
Bro, that's a 10 out of
Instagram.
10 picture, bro.
That's pretty cool.
That's a solid pose.
Yeah, and you can see Ford Field in the back. SummerSlam.
Yep.
This is city planning is so funny. Why the fuck? Why is the stadium in the middle of the city?
Yeah, I don't know. That
Why
was
is-
a little strange to me, honestly.
Why is any stadium in the middle of the city? Truly, like that's not that's not a thing that's exclusive to Ford Field. Like
Yeah.
this is everywhere in America. And then now I have a picture of my view. I don't have a picture of your view, But you put that on our Twitter.
I did.
You had a better view of the entryway than I did.
Bro, it was solid, bro.
I'll again. You live and you learn.
Yep.
I really like my seats though, and I didn't break the bank with them, so I was very excited. And it was a decent view, and I had a screen right in front of me. The lights that they shine right in front of your face, they weren't, they didn't bother me too much.
Yeah. So I had a question for you. Did you just watch it straight in ring, or did you watch it on the screen?
I tried really hard to look at the ring, and I did look at the ring for most of it. But like during the main event, whenever they were like in the back, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, no facts. Yeah.
And when they were in like ringside, I had to look at the screen.
Yeah. So I tried my best to look at the ring,
Mm-hmm.
but it ended up just being easier just to watch it from the screen most of the time and just get the feel of the crowd and shit.
Honestly, I don't really even mind that too much, because you're still there watching the show.
No, you're literally there. Yeah, exactly.
And everyone there is with you too, so like you still get the same feeling.
No, absolutely, yeah.
And the delay on the screen is like
Minuscule.
half a second.
Yeah, if that, honestly.
Yeah.
If that.
So, yeah, I mean, we can kind of go through this now that we're... Oh, and I forgot to mention. So, Saturday, we also went to Mount Spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti, bro.
That was a bucket list item for you. So
I didn't vomit on my sweater, though. I'm a little disappointed in that one.
You checked off 2 things. You checked off... actually, I guess 3 things. WWE event, SummerSlam, and Mount Spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I bet that was pretty fun.
Killing that shit.
Yeah. And the setup for Mount Spaghetti was so fucking weird.
Honestly, it needs work.
It needs something.
The meatballs were really, really good. I do stand by the meatballs, but the spaghetti, which I get, you're keeping spaghetti in bulk constantly. It's hard to keep it, like, good. But the sauce was okay. It was a little, like, watered down, it tasted like.
Yeah.
But overall, the experience is what I was basically going for.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, I mean, you got to go there. You can at least say you got to go there. And you got a sticker on your phone.
Yep.
Mount Spaghetti.
That's right.
So that's pretty cool. Other than that, we went to the show. We got there. We kind of split. You went to your seats. I went to mine. Your view, as you can tell, it was what it was.
I wasn't as high up as I thought I was going to be, actually, honestly.
Well, I mean, I guess WWE does a really good job setting up their ring and everything to like give you some like
everybody
optimal viewing experience. And like I said, you got the entryway, which I didn't.
I got the entryway.
So that was pretty cool. Let's kind of go over the show. They did that intro with what the fuck is his name? What is that idiot's name?
My name is
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
I didn't mind the intro. It was better than I expected.
Predictions champion, reigning, defending predictions champion right here, y'all.
So you did retain.
Let's go.
You did retain the title, which made me sick to my stomach.
Good. I hope he fucking vomited.
What changed? I guess it was the main event, but I predicted Roman. No,
You said Jay.
I did say, did I?
That's what got you, man.
What an idiot, dude. Why would I say that?
Because you got me on Drew.
Yeah, I said Gunther.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then that's what tied it up.
Yeah.
Because we both chose LA Knight, and we were right about that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we were both wrong about the
women's
triple threat.
Yeah.
And then Roman and Jay happened, and I did not bet against the tribal chief.
I guess you never should. You never should. But I mean,
one of these days we're gonna have to.
No, now they've done a good job with the past few challenges where it makes you doubt a little, like, is that going to be the result?
Absolutely.
So props to Triple H, and I'll kind of touch on storytelling a little bit more.
I got some few things I want to say about some of the matches whenever we go through them.
Let's just kind of go through
rip it through, bro.
Logan Paul versus Ricochet. Pretty surreal to see Logan Paul wrestling.
Really, really cool, actually.
Yeah. Good match, I think. Fun.
I think he plays a really good heel.
Yeah.
He knows what to do. He gets the crowd worked. I mean, and honestly, he can go.
Oh, I mean, he absolutely can. He's better than at this point. I think I wouldn't say he's better than we give him credit. We give him a lot of credit, and he's good. He's good, and he knows how to put together the shit. So
I think a lot of people are in denial about him just because he's a YouTuber. Like, you guys don't see what he's doing in the ring.
No,
like, you guys literally have to appreciate that shit. Like, you go in there and do what Logan Paul has done in your first like 4 or 5 matches.
So I'm gonna.
It's not gonna fucking happen.
I'm gonna steal a line from SmackDown versus Raw. I think it's maybe either JBL or Michael Cole, but it's like, or maybe Jerry Lawler. I don't know, but it says, "It's hard to argue with success, and blank is a success." That's Logan Paul. He is a success.
He is, man.
So it's hard to argue with
He has
success.
2 SummerSlam victories.
Did he beat
Beat the Miz.
Did he beat the Miz?
Yep.
I don't remember. I legitimately don't remember.
Yeah, we talked about it last.
Anytime that
on 25.
anytime that Miz loses, I just erase it from my memory.
You have to.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. He has the most losses in WWE history.
No, dude, I was hyped that I got to see him again. It's been a minute since I've seen the Miz on a wrestling show, so I was happy.
I'm happy he got his own entrance though.
Yeah, because he's the fucking A-lister.
Yeah,
Put
man.
some respect on his fucking name.
Yeah, man.
Put some respect on Miz's name. You know what? You guys are not putting enough respect on Miz's name.
Mike Mizzano.
You know who didn't put respect on Miz's name? Chris Benoit.
Now look, he's dead.
Yeah. He didn't make it very far, huh?
He did not.
Yeah.
You can't have. You can't.
You can have your chicken and eat it too, I guess.
Yeah. You can't have your. I don't know.
Wife and kid. And kill him too.
Can't do it.
I'm not cutting that out of the show
All right.
because I will forget to do it.
That's okay.
Logan Paul Ricochet. Ricochet. So I think they tried. There were some spots that they tried that were a little rough. They did the Spanish Fly, and I think they wanted to land both on their feet. And
They didn't.
yeah, one of them. But it's because the size difference is very.
Oh, Logan Paul's way taller than Ricochet.
It's much taller than Ricochet. And Ricochet is also very nimble. Logan Paul is very agile, but it's one of those things where like you can see that Ricochet is a natural at like doing the shit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Logan Paul has to work really hard
He's
to
got
do
to
it.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's not to take away anything from Logan Paul. It's just that Ricochet is like an elite level athlete. Like he is on another level. As far as like athleticism in the ring, he is very unmatched.
Absolutely.
I don't know anyone that really comes close. I mean, maybe like prime Rey Mysterio.
Prime Dolph.
Dolph Ziggler is really athletic. Yeah, but Ricochet, he's just on another level.
No, he's head and shoulders above the rest in that regard for sure.
Yeah, so it's hard. It was going to be hard for Logan Paul to keep up with Ricochet.
Another move that they kind of, people thought it looked really good was that slingshot outside the ring.
Yeah,
He landed it, but then it was just kind of like, hey, just fall real quick. Like,
yeah.
It was cool. I get the cool concept. Like it was, it was going to be badass.
So being in the show, it didn't look as good as that was the Velcro on my hat.
Oh, that's true. I heard it over here.
I know. It's the mics picking it up.
Damn.
So being in the show made it a lot less. It didn't look as good. But the response on Twitter was mostly pretty positive, honestly. Most people were like, "Wow, that was fucking insane," because it was insane.
Even when I watched it on video, I thought it was.
Oh, really?
I did.
Yeah, he did a buckshot lariat to the outside of the ring. He landed on the ring, which never do that again. That's a good way to fucking tear your ACL again.
God, bro. Yeah, man.
There was a really cool neck breaker from the top rope.
That was dope.
That looked sweet.
Bro, that looked like it hurt.
And then Logan Paul did a frog splash from the he did it off of the apron onto the
Yeah.
that looked he got some height on that.
I wish we would have seen Logan Paul's spot that he always does. Throw Ricochet onto the table.
The
and then
table,
jump from the
yeah.
top rope, bro. That'd have been fucking amazing.
I know, but that would have been too many table spots.
They were saving the table for the next match.
Maybe he didn't want to fuck up his leg again.
Yeah.
But he did it at Mania, so
Yeah, I'm sure.
he needs to bring it back.
I'm telling you, that shit is amazing.
He also had to get the fuck out of there, so
Yeah, he did.
maybe he was like, I don't want to get hurt before
Yeah.
I go support my brother.
Black eye.
Yeah, he was fucked up. Ricochet lost. This is kind of a lose-lose for everyone. What is Rick? So, I don't think Logan Paul loses anything from losing to Ricochet, but at some point you're like, all right, we gotta give him a win. You
Yeah,
know, he can't just
exactly.
show up and just lose every single match.
Literally, bro.
So Ricochet was the fall guy. I don't think this made Ricochet look bad or Logan Paul look bad.
No.
Truly,
No.
Fun match. That's it. It was a fun opener.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Now the placement, we can touch on the placement of the matches once we get to Shayna and Ronda. But the next match was my favorite match of the night.
My favorite match of the night too.
Cody Rhodes beat Brock Lesnar. First, maybe it was first half or maybe first third of the match was essentially working his way back up.
Yep.
The story they were telling was like, hey, Cody has fighting him and like he's never gonna stop fighting. Brock, instead of like wanting to beat him, he just wanted to embarrass him. He was like, I'm gonna throw this motherfucker out, and if he can't get back up, like they're gonna count him.
Yep.
Do you think the ref was doing some pretty fast counts?
Oh, bro, everybody was like, "How fast you counting, ref?"
They were like 1, 2,
Yeah, man.
3.
Like,
Yeah,
God.
that was wild.
Come
Because
on.
even in this very same match, when they were both out, it took him so long to count.
Yeah, it's just like
Now, I guess they did this spot enough times that the crowd didn't really get tired of it. But I could definitely feel it dragging at some point.
oh, absolutely.
I was like, all right, well, what are we doing next, you know? The guy next to me was kind of like, all right, man, like, what the fuck?
yeah,
He complained about the Ricochet and Logan Paul match.
the guy did.
Yeah, the guy next to me, he was like, we know that Logan Paul's going to win, so who cares? Whatever.
Predictions champion right there.
He knows.
I got so yeah, Brock and Cody was really, really good, honestly. The only thing that I have beef with it about is the steel steps thing.
Okay, so
So I understand like throwing them into it.
mhm.
You know, throw them into it, let them hit it, cool. Slam somebody on the table outside of the ring, cool. You know what I mean? That's fine. But I think what weaponizes them is whenever you take them from their set of the ring and then hit somebody.
I think that's kind of a bullshit thing, though.
I don't know. It makes
Why?
sense.
Okay, that makes sense to you, but why the fuck? Why does it matter? Like, why does it matter if somebody throws them at you or if you throw them at it?
Because at that point, it's part of the ring.
Well, it's still environment. It doesn't stop being environment.
It weaponizes them at that point.
Whatever, dude. Now,
It's like saying, well,
no, and
okay.
I definitely complain about it.
can you... So you got people sitting there in their steel chairs that are ringing the bell and shit. If somebody goes and gets one of those and hits them with it,
That's a great point.
then it's a weapon.
That's a fantastic point. Okay, Now he actually made a good point there.
So, I mean,
I'll give you that. That's a good point.
I just think some of the things that they did during the show was a little sloppy.
Now, I'll say this, which it wasn't me that said it. It was this dude X3, which he's actually from Detroit. He's this creator from he just does wrestling content, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. He was like, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, whatever the ref says is what goes.
Yeah.
So the ref can kind of like at freedom be like, okay, like we're gonna let this one fly. So let's assume high stakes, a lot of tension. Let's just like, it's gonna hit him with the steps, whatever.
Kind of like a playoff game.
Yeah.
Like you let them get away with a little bit more aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like that explanation, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
It was not a no DQ match, brother.
But I'll say this, it didn't really affect the rest of the match at all whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
If they cut that out of it, and he never threw the steps at him, and he only threw him at the post, same impact.
Yep.
It doesn't change anything.
That's fair. Yeah.
And the steps are so bastardized anyway.
Yeah, man.
Like nobody thinks that they hurt as much as they do anymore, or
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. They definitely sell them pretty heavily.
Remember how they used to sell getting hit with the title?
Oh
If
yeah,
you got hit with the title, you were dead.
yeah, that was
You got a 20 count, bro.
automatic KO.
Literally.
Cody was embraced by Brock after the match. That kind of took me by surprise. No,
Bro.
first of all, sorry to interrupt you. Brock coming out, like I've seen him before on Raw at like a Raw show, but he was wearing a shirt. Seeing him in like fight mode, like glossy, no shirt, just walking like that, I've never seen a person like that. And I wasn't even close to him, and I could see like how much he stood out.
Bro, where I was,
Yeah.
dog. And, like, I was watching him run the ropes, like, before Cody was, like, getting in the ring.
Yeah.
And, like, truly, like, I was like, holy shit.
It's like, what is that?
That dude is a fucking monster. He's so fast.
Yeah.
And he's so big and, like, bulky, bro.
He's a specimen
that
for
dude
sure.
that's what, like, seeing him in person really, like, makes you have to, like, honestly respect Brock.
You like appreciate him even more.
Because the dude is a fucking monster. He's an enigma, bro.
He's
That
a
dude is-
freak of nature for
Seriously.
sure.
I thought it was really cool that Brock, shook hands with Cody and embraced him and everything. Like, I thought that was like Brock's passing of the torch.
Yeah.
Whenever Brock beat Kurt Angle passed the torch to Brock,
Okay.
and now Brock is passing the torch to Cody, which it is Cody's torch to hold. So
For sure. This only solidified Cody. I mean, there were no losers. And the cool thing about Brock is that he can come back, squash somebody, get right back to being a beast.
Yep.
But like now Cody's got a lot of street cred.
Big time, bro.
And I'll say this, very important, little tidbit. Seth Rollins has beat Brock a few times, and so has Cody. So like now, I mean, they're pretty equals. Cody, of course, beat Seth 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
But like Seth has beat Brock at least a couple times, pretty decisively. So
Yeah. Since we're on this American Nightmare, I watched
the documentary,
I really liked it.
it was great, right?
It makes you really like put Cody into perspective. Like, dude has literally had such a come up
He really has.
to be where he is now. Makes you wonder, did you sell your soul, Cody? Did ya?
I like Cody's like a grade A liar. I do like the revisionist history and some of this stuff.
He's a hell of an actor. I'll give him that.
Where he's like, everything that I did before is what turned me. I couldn't be the American Nightmare without all this. And it's like, low key, it was just like a coincidence.
Yeah, where he was like, I wanted to come back after my dad died and be the American Nightmare. He's like, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Yeah. And
He's
they were
I
like,
knew what I needed to do.
he was like, when I was in Japan, they just wanted to use a nickname, and I just kind of went with it. But everything I did before is what
Yeah.
led me to be the American Nightmare.
Yeah, man.
So that's some bullshit. It's good.
And with Stardust, man,
Looking back on it, I don't hate it as much as everyone else does.
it's rough.
I don't know. I
It's
feel like
rough.
even if he hated it, he was just really committed to it. So I was just
He's
like,
very committed to any character that he does. Like
Yeah.
the original Cody Rhodes,
mhm.
he was kind of corny.
He was the CAW.
CAW, yeah, he really was. But he was Intercontinental Champion, man.
Now, so I did like his run with the mask. That was cool. That was really cool, actually. It was cool that he was doing character work, and then he brought back the original IC title, which was if Cody has done anything, like if he never came back, that was like a gift to wrestling already. Just bringing back
That thing was
the
amazing.
classic white strap
That's
title.
a sexual thing, bro.
Yeah, that title is incredible.
Tell you what Cody's done best in his career, and this is what's accelerated him to the top. He dyed his hair blonde.
You think so?
Oh, bro, him in the black is not the look, man.
Yeah. He also kind of explained that like I needed to be really different from my dad. But either way, and like this is not take away from Cody, but he's constantly reminding us that Dusty Rhodes is his dad. So.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But
sure.
everyone brings it up too, so
Yeah, man.
it's not really completely his fault. Moving on from Cody and Brock, the Slim Jim Battle Royal. So most people got jobber entrances, which was on the show. The show was like on break. When they came back, is when they did like Mrs. Entrance,
Okay.
LA Knight, and
Gotcha.
then AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So we watched the entrances, but the people at
I
home
feel.
did not. And you didn't miss out on anything, I can tell you that. They just were kind of like, Butch, Chad Gable,
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. Austin Theory got a jobber entrance, man. He's in the fucking mud. He's not in the mud. He's like in the inner layer of earth, like where the lava is. That's where
Bro,
he
Austin
is.
Theory is like that dude. So you got these two people that's banging hard right here.
Oh
And you
shit.
got this guy that can't get hard, and then he accidentally gets nutted on. That's Austin Theory, bro.
What an analogy, man.
Hey, man.
You're kind of right.
I am, man.
He can't get no respect around
You
here.
can't, bro. Everybody say it. Oh, hey, night. Yeah.
Sorry.
I love though at SummerSlam that was the biggest thing that people were doing, bro.
Yeah, everywhere you would walk, it was like, yeah.
Everywhere.
Literally, if you were wearing an LA Knight shirt, you were in danger, dude.
Bro, seriously, you were gonna get the yes.
You were gonna get assaulted with yeah. He won the Battle Royal. I actually really liked the Battle Royal.
It was really fun. It was big, 25 people, bro.
And I think that the placement of it is what killed the next match. There isn't much we can say about the Battle Royal. Like, we all knew, we kind of had a feeling that LA Knight would win. And then they ran a Slim Jim commercial with Bianca and LA Knight. Which was really neat.
Yeah, and Omos returned.
Yeah, Omos returned.
Random as hell.
He's also, it's a fucking specimen.
Bro, that dude, I was looking down and I was like,
that's a big motherfucker.
That's all I got to say. Is just
LA Knight won. He beat Sheamus last. I thought Miz would get a little bit more of a... I mean, he was at like the third to last.
He was in there pretty long. Cool. Yeah.
Love my boy Miz. Shout out to Miz. Michael Mizanin. He also did a commercial with Mike's Hard Lemonade.
He did.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool commercial.
And he's like, I am Mike. I am the only Mike here.
Yeah. Shush!
So now the placement of the Battle Royal killed the next match.
I don't think it did. I just think it was a terrible match anyways. Man.
No. But you know what? Yes, the match was god-awful. I don't know what they were trying to do, but giving it an MMA rules stipulation was just stupid. Just make it like a knockout or submission, and that's it. That way you can do your wrestling moves, and then you can do your MMA shit.
Exactly.
And then you can end the match on a knockout or submission, whatever. Or just make it like a last woman standing.
Exactly. You say it's a MMA rule. So in MMA, you are not allowed to get out of the ring. They do not pin.
Right.
It's either knockout, submission, or TKO. It needed to end it like that.
And there's rounds.
It just was like, hey, go out there and wrestle, and we'll just tell people it's MMA rules. Like, who booked this shit?
And here's the thing here's the thing that actually really takes me out about the whole thing is that Ronda's not a striker. She never was. I don't know if you ever watched her fights, but her thing was doing the fucking grappling. Exactly. You know, the fucking throwing people around.
Yep.
Why the fuck are they having Ronda punch people? She's never been somebody that punches people.
She injured the hell out of Shayna.
So why the fuck, like truly, why the fuck are we having Ronda throwing punches?
Yeah, man.
They look like shit.
Should have just threw it back to the Lions Den, dog.
I know. Lions
got him a cage.
And you're in the 4th field.
And they both were in MMA. Let them actually punch each other.
Yeah, just let them have a fight.
Seriously, bro.
It was just bullshit.
Ronda needs Shayna right in the eye. Give her a black-ass eye.
Yeah, that was nuts. They definitely got a few hits in. I'll give them that.
They did.
But that match was hard to watch live. I was looking at the screen for most
I don't know if you heard people in the crowd.
They were
is boring.
That didn't come through on TV.
It was very boring.
Yeah. I think the This Is Boring chants were very brief, and that's how boring it was, that we didn't even have the energy to say.
Seriously, no, I swear.
But
man.
also, like, the fact that Logan Paul versus Ricochet was a hot opener, Cody versus Brock was exciting, and LA Knight was also exciting.
The talk of the whole entire of Detroit. Literally.
I think that killed any momentum going into this match because we were all, like, dead.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of killed the next match, too. Gunther versus Drew.
It could have been more exciting, man. It really could have.
This match should have been so much better. And I don't know if it's because Drew and Gunther just don't work together well. But the match, to me, just wasn't as good as... Gunther's had some fucking bangers. And this was not it.
Nope.
But it did... The ending was... It was pretty brutal. Gunther hit like 3 finishers. He hit the frog splash. He hit the clothesline. And he hit the power bomb.
Yep.
To like get rid of Drew. So like he hit everyone. Like he had the 3 finishers. You know, he was ready to hit him. He just fucking spammed the shit out of them. So I'll give him props for that. I don't have much to say about this match though.
No, not really.
Drew hit a really cool Claymore out of nowhere, of course.
Drew did a dive out of the ring, bro.
He did. That's kind of nuts too.
Landed on his feet.
That's another specimen,
dude.
Yeah,
man.
You see him flying, you're like, what the fuck is that?
Seriously.
Why he shouldn't be doing that?
No.
I definitely think momentum killed that one, and it kind of carried over to the next match. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor was also a good match. Not my favorite match of the night, but it definitely took a while for it. At least to me, you can tell me how you felt, but to me, it took a while to get going.
It did.
But once it got going at the end, like the end, like we were all fucking hyped.
Bro, there were so many false pins, bro.
I thought Finn was gonna win until
Bro.
it was like that was three.
Bro, I literally in my loins thought Finn was picking this up. I could have bet money on it. What's happening?
But the finish was cool.
It's his time.
So Priest was helping him. He was like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? And because he took so long, once he kind of like turned around to like do whatever, Seth caught him with the he hit him with something, right? He ended up just giving him a curse stomp on the briefcase, and Priest was just sitting there like, bruh.
Yeah, there's his meme going around.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
So he actually, let me show you this. He actually made that his, I'm pretty sure it was his picture on Twitter.
No way.
Yeah. He probably still has it as that. Yeah, it is.
He literally does, bro.
It still is that. That's so funny.
That's hilarious, man.
That's also like a picture of like a TV. It's not even like the actual screenshot.
Bro.
Oh, look at this new Payback poster, though. Sorry to get all ADHD on you guys. That's pretty fucking cool. For the audio listeners,
Damian Priest is a monster.
The Payback poster. He looks like a star, but he's missing something, man.
He's missing one thing, bro. That's setting him from the rest, man. It really,
I don't know
really
what.
is.
So we got Rhea, we got Dom, we got Finn Balor like at the front, and then we got Priest in the back with like a hood on, you know, the whole Judgment Day in the Payback poster. So I dig it. I think it's cool. I think it's about damn time for them to have a poster. Bruh. Yeah, so Priest was like, I don't know. I think it wasn't intentional, but Finn Balor is gonna think that's intentional.
Yeah, for sure,
So,
man.
and he did on Raw.
Weird.
So we're gonna be spending. I'm looking at the time. We're already at 44 minutes. We're just talking away about SummerSlam, but you know we were there, so we have first-hand experience.
If we don't cover a lot of Raw, that's fine. We don't have to majorly cover.
So Bianca Belair beat Charlotte and Asuka. This match I also really enjoyed. 3 of the best women on the roster, and I wasn't thinking about it too much. So there were a few cool spots. There was one. So this had to be, I don't know what point it was, but Charlotte had Bianca in the figure 8, and then she like spit the mist on Charlotte.
That's the very end.
Okay, that was like right at the end.
And
right.
then the one before, Charlotte had Asuka in a figure 8, and then after Bianca was injured,
yeah,
she got up on the ropes and landed on her knees again. I was like,
she did a 450 She did a 450, which is already crazy. But she did a 450 and then landed on Charlotte
while she was in the figure 8.
That was stupid.
Bro,
but
that could have hurt her.
I know. It looked really fucking cool. But that was stupid.
I think they did a lot of work with the figure 8
so,
in this match. I mean, she did 2 things like that. Like,
yeah.
I get it.
No, but I really, truly, really liked the match. It had a lot of really good moments. Like I said, Asuka's great. Asuka and Charlotte have never really, like, meshed very well with me. But Bianca and Asuka, I think, they've had a few decent encounters.
Absolutely, yeah.
And, yeah, so they worked in an injury angle on Bianca. I thought it was legit, honestly.
I did too.
So, I mean, they got me. But then after she got up, and then and the reason, okay, now I'm telling you that they got me because I thought, well, she's legit hurt. She's going to come, and she came back and they did the angle, and then she won. Once she won and she was hurt, I looked over to Taylor, my wife, and I was like, hey, Io is going to come out. She is cashing in. And she was like, what? And I was like, I don't know, but I'm getting ready. So I pulled my camera and I started recording. And guess what? It was like, dong, dong, dong.
She did,
dong,
bro.
dong, dong,
I was like,
dong.
oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God.
I was hyped. I put a TikTok on our TikTok at Midwest Midcard. And you can hear me be like, ah!
Yeah, bro. Yep. No, I love that she's the women's champion now, man. That's fucking awesome. She deserves it.
That was pretty fucking cool. Damage Control came out. Bailey attacked Charlotte, which was just chilling
Yeah.
with the briefcase. And then they attacked Bianca, hit her with the briefcase on the leg.
Yep.
Then Io did her beautiful moonsault.
Fucking. Oh,
Like the precision on it.
she kills that shit.
Yeah. And then she is your new women's champion.
It's pretty dope, actually.
I'm
I'm very happy we got to see a cash in.
Now, what are the odds
I know, man.
of seeing a cash in? There's 60 shows in the year?
Yep.
Where you could legitimately have a cash in.
Yeah.
Actually, not 60. I'm thinking Raw and SmackDown. Like 100. There's 100 shows plus whatever. There's 2 briefcases. So what are the odds of actually seeing
Literally.
a cash in?
And we saw one.
Pretty slim.
That was pretty badass.
And we saw one. That was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
There were two kids in front of me, and they were clearly Bianca fans, and they were pretty upset.
Really?
Yeah, so shout out to them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, kids.
Bianca's super popular, though, so I think a lot of people were happy that Io won, but also upset that
Yeah,
Bianca lost.
Yeah.
And I feel it, man. She keeps getting robbed during SummerSlam. She got squashed by Becky 2 years ago.
SummerSlam's not for her, bro.
I guess not. I guess not. And she kind of got overshadowed last year whenever Damage Control, made their return /
man.
debut.
Yep,
So
true that.
Bianca, just don't come to SummerSlam.
Yeah, don't come to SummerSlam anymore.
It's like when the weird kid in school is like, don't come to school tomorrow.
I'm gonna
Don't come to SummerSlam tomorrow,
yeah,
Bianca.
Just don't come to SummerSlam.
Io actually told her, she's like, hey, don't come to SummerSlam
Don't you
tomorrow.
come to Raw on Monday night, bro.
Finally,
Finally, the
the
match
most-
that
the
put
most
me over.
the most controversial match of the night. I was sold on Jay winning. I'll tell you that.
I read an article that said WWE never planned to put Jay over.
I get that. But also, like, why are you telling me that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you told me after. But it matters that I believed in Jay winning. So, I mean, that means something, right?
It did.
But-
yeah, the thing that bothers me about this match is tribal combat. Tribal combat.
Right.
That
A new
means-
stipulation.
That means it's just them two. Nobody else.
They did establish that the rules were that nobody could interfere.
Was this a Vince fucking move where he just was like, hey, Solo, go out there?
I think it's as simple of, I think, maybe I'm using my big brain, You can say that I'm using my big brain or that I just have smooth brain. However, if you think that I'm an idiot or I'm really smart. But at the end of the day, Roman is a bad guy. So he is going to break the rules.
He is.
So I didn't really care about that. This is a Roman Reigns match. It's going to be overbooked. There's going to be interference.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It doesn't take away from the story to me. I think the match was still pretty fun for the most part.
No, yeah, it was great.
And
I love that Roman got put through a table. That was pretty badass.
that was pretty fucking cool. And then the spear at the end was actually really cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely like why it's like the thing coming out of it is why did Jimmy do it? Why did Jimmy turn on Jay?
I know, man. The only thing that I can think of is like Jimmy's tired of Jay getting all the credit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jimmy gets no respect.
Jimmy doesn't get any respect. He left me while I was injured.
And he could say that, hey, maybe he's responsible for it. And the seeds have been planted before that there's like a little bit of jealousy between the brothers. When the storyline first started, there was a little bit of that where like Jimmy kind of fell in line. Or, I'm sorry, Jimmy didn't want to fall in line while Jay did fall in line. And, that kind of caused a rift between them. So it's not a brand new thing. But since the last time we saw Jimmy, we saw him turning on Roman first.
Yep.
By the way.
Yep.
He kicked Roman first. He caused this whole thing, essentially.
And now he's just going to turn on Jay.
And now he's just going to turn on Jay.
Like, how weird.
It's definitely weird storytelling. But again, now this is the part where I tell you about what Triple H does. Triple H's booking is like, there's no hot-shotting. It's very anti-Attitude Era. Attitude Era was like, let's do this, let's just keep going. Let's do whatever, who gives a shit. Let's book for today.
Yeah.
Triple H books always because he's like, hey, at the end of the day, we have a next show, and we have a show in 2 days. We have a show on Friday. We have a show on Monday.
True that.
So I kind of, and I'm not saying that like some of his booking decisions aren't like shit, because there's a lot of like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the roster is pretty deep, and Raw changed things a little bit. So a little bit of credit to him. But it's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
With some of like the decisions. Why the fuck are the women's tag team championships just like whatever? And of course now Sonya got injured, so
they're about to have a women's tag team tournament for those.
Again.
And then
those titles are cursed. Liv got hurt.
The men, bro.
The men's tag team. So KO is apparently like shoot hurt, so like he's out. If they wrote out Sammy during Raw, then I don't know if they're just gonna vacate the titles
and just have a tournament for it.
And it's kind of bullshit. Like that. It's such bullshit that they fought so hard for these titles, and then like they just lose them on a injury. Yep. But it would happen. It's cool that the New Day returned, but yeah, the tag team, women's and men's tag team needs a fucking shot in the arm,
bro. Big time, man.
Something. And there's so many guys that you can utilize and make him into a tag team. If Johnny Gargano's not doing anything, put him in a tag team. Chad Gable and Otis, like, they're due for something.
Now Chad Gable's just a solo star.
Right, probably. Which I don't mind either, but they are a tag team. Like, utilize your fucking tag teams.
People loved them, bro.
And they just brought back, well, I already said the New Day. They brought back the New Day, which is cool. But again, I mean, you just utilize I don't like the Vikings that much, but just utilize your teams, man.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
Make some new teams. Do something, man. But this long-term booking is like very present in like the Judgment Day, the Bloodline, Cody and Brock, Imperium. Like it's very present there, but then like there's like little bits areas where it's like just completely forgotten.
Yep.
Now Shinsuke Nakamura has people are not paying attention, but I am. He's been picking up some wins. So what happened on Raw to me is not like a new thing.
He can pick up wins, but
But he's building some credibility.
He's not it.
How the fuck is he gonna
He's already been there.
No, but how are you gonna be able to contend there if you don't let him win? I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to see Cody and Seth for the title. I think it would be cool. But you gotta like
everybody knows that Seth's gonna win though. Like, it's good to see people that get in there that you think are legitimate contenders.
Now, the other thing... so Cody is 100% a legitimate contender. And so is Finn, and you can put Priest there. You can honestly put Dominic Mysterio for the title. I mean, I know it seems like a lot.
So all those people are legit contenders.
To me, they are.
Shinsuke is not a legitimate contender.
Okay, but again, you have to build somebody. And... he has, like I said, he's picking up wins. Ciampa, he's beat Bronson Reed. He, of course, he helped him win on this Monday. So I think there's something there. To me, there is something there with Shinsuke. So I'm going to continue to believe in at least that booking decision.
You know what me and Emily call Shinsuke?
What?
Shitsuke.
Wow. That's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty disrespectful, actually.
To Shinsuke. So Triple H. Now I'll say this: where do you go with the Judgment Day? Because they kind of have unfinished business with Seth, and then like Nakamura being inserted into like this whole story. It is a little weird to kind of just move on and just be like, whatever.
I felt like at Raw, like.
They kind of hit a reset, right?
Finn Balor didn't even really... He acted like he didn't even lose to Seth. Like, that was never even a thing.
He was upset at Damian, though. He was kind of like staring him down a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I'll say this again, because I like to say things. I do like to build something, rather than, hey, you're the champion, well, you're going to face this guy this month, and the next month, you're going to face a new guy. And the next month, you're going to face a new guy. Like, Shinsuke Nakamura could get us through, probably up until Survivor Series. I'm just saying.
You just can't really, you want somebody that's going to be in there and just be exciting. Like,
well, we'll see.
He can't speak on the mic. And that's what Seth does.
Now we're also jumping to conclusions.
So it's a weird dynamic.
No, I feel you, but we're also jumping to conclusions. This was the first week that they like teased
Shinsuke
something.
might not even be anything to do
Right.
with anything, yeah.
But this was the first week that they teased anything. So maybe we don't know what's going to happen. So, Same thing with Jimmy thing. Jimmy has to explain himself. So we'll see what he says.
Apparently, this Friday he's going to sit down with the tribal chief.
So we'll see if he says some bullshit or if he makes a good point.
Yeah, man.
That's part of the... Let's see what happens. We gotta
see what happens.
We gotta book for the next show. We gotta stop booking for the moments, and we gotta start booking for the next show.
Tell you what I am excited about. Chad Gable getting his shot at the IC title, bro.
That was pretty fucking awesome, right?
Bro, that dude's I love that dude.
He's a beast. He beat Ciampa, Ricochet, Riddle.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on with Riddle?
Bro, Riddle's just out here just living his worst life.
I don't know. Now, I don't know. He needs something.
Because his wife and his kids don't want to talk to his bitch ass.
He got this adult star pregnant. Nothing against people that work in the adult entertainment industry, of course. I mean, more power to them. I said this last week, actually, on the live stream. But, yeah, I mean, it's really causing him, like, issues. And it could all be bullshit. It could all be, like, the dirt sheets just, like, saying shit about, like, oh, they don't want to do anything with Riddle anymore.
Yeah, literally.
And maybe it turns out that next week he's the fucking, number one contender for the...
We will see, bro.
They could do that again. Riddle and Seth?
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Do you think Riddle is a contender?
No.
Damn.
I don't.
All credibility gone out the window.
Yeah, man.
What about Ricochet?
No.
What about The Miz?
Miz, you can always put in there, bro.
You're going to insert him, and he's starting a feud with LA Knight. Now, LA Knight's on SmackDown, though. So is anyone going to complain about the rules there? Or they're
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Damn, bro.
Nobody's going to complain about the rules now, huh?
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, them two together, man. Their little segment they did was freaking awesome, dude. They shot shots at each other. Miz was like, you know what I think? You're just an Attitude Era fanboy who's playing cosplay who's doing cosplay in my ring. He went there.
He said your flavor of the month.
He went there.
Miz kind of cooked him.
Miz cooked him.
Yeah.
LA Knight just has like that. LA Knight is LA Knight, but Miz, bro. Miz is like, so you got like, you got John Cena.
Yeah.
And then honestly, you got Miz, bro.
I think CM Punk is somewhere in there, but Miz is up there.
MJF is there too.
Yeah, Miz is up there for sure. There's like a few talkers that are like truly very good, and Miz is always one of them. It's easy for people to forget that he is really good on the mic. He's also like a clown almost. No, in a way. No disrespect to Miz, he's one of my favorites, literally like all time. He is a clown in that, like, he gets worked up really easily. Like, he doesn't like being disrespected.
Yeah.
And he knows his worth.
Yep.
So, like, whenever someone treats him less than, he's like, let me remind you, motherfucker, not only am I, like, crazy in the mic, also, I main event at WrestleMania, I have a hot wife, and I have the IC title.
And my balls are huge.
And everyone's going to come back and say, oh, that's all he's got going on.
That's all
a
he
lot.
needs going on, man.
That's a lot.
He's a Grand Slam champion. Twice.
That's a lot going on, man. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I had those, accolades, I'd be talking about that shit all the time.
I know
too.
I give Miz shit, but in reality, that's him just playing his character to the best that he can. I truly do respect Miz, man. That dude he's put his time in the ring, and he's still doing it.
This was LA Knight's first true challenge.
Yep.
He has been just kind of, spinning his wheels ever since the feud with Bray.
Yep.
And this is the first time he's going to get, like, a program of some sort, if they actually are going to go this way. And it truly is a challenge for Miz, to get in there and, go, bar for bar with Miz.
Put LA Knight over.
Because it's going to have to rely a lot less on the catchphrases. And he's going to have to start, saying some shit.
Absolutely.
And that's not to say that I'm not going to like LA Knight, but Miz is kind of right about some things. There's a little bit of that of people that are like, very few. I'm not saying this is like a popular thing. There are some people online that are like, "Oh, what is he gonna do? This is every promo by LA Knight. Whose game is it? LA Knight. Yeah, like that's all he's got going on. All the catchphrases are all he's got going on.
Wow, bro. So you're absolutely right. Like, honestly, this is. I mean, I don't want to say it because LA Knight's push is huge right now, but like, going up against Miz is going to be such a challenge for LA Knight.
Yeah, because what do you shit on him for?
He has to actually go in there and say things, and he's got to prove that he is who people think he is right now.
Yeah, and Miz has absolutely nothing to prove.
Nothing.
No, he is, he's him.
I was like, this could be either really good for LA Knight or LA Knight's just going to fall off after this.
I think this is going to make or break him for sure. And granted, Miz, he's not fucking Okada in the ring. But, he can have some decent matches. So, we'll see what happens.
He beat John Cena at WrestleMania, didn't he?
He did beat John Cena at WrestleMania. Some shenanigans, but he did. So, just to kind of wrap things up with the wrestling talk, where would you put SummerSlam? How would you rate it?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, 7.
7.5 on a really good day.
I'm gonna say a pretty light 7.
What's gonna happen is I haven't watched it on TV yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the feel for it there, because being there and then watching it on TV, 10 out of 10, completely different.
Yeah, there's very different experiences for sure.
So, because I'll be honest, whenever I used to love the NBA, huge fan of the NBA, and I still really like it. But I went to an NBA show. I went to an
NBA game?
NBA game.
A show they were performing.
And I watched the Cavs versus the Nets whenever the Nets had Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
After I went to that show, that game, look at me. After I went to that game, I fell off.
Really?
I did.
You were like, fuck this basketball shit.
I watched it on TV during the finals, but other than that, I just don't really follow it anymore.
Damn. That's fucked up. I love basketball.
I love basketball.
I'll watch on a game anytime.
I love basketball, but I really did. After I went to that live game, I did fall off. I can't say that I didn't.
I wonder what's so different.
The commentary, man.
You think so?
Absolutely.
It helps.
Makes it.
And you think
like Michael Cole, like Jim Ross, bro.
Yeah.
Them two, fucking awesome. Jerry the King Lawler, fucking amazing. Who's the commentators now?
It's Michael Cole still.
Grave.
Well, it's Graves and Cole. Who else? They got Kevin Patrick and Wade Barrett and Cole. That's what we had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Wade Barrett.
I like Wade Barrett, yeah. I know your wife hates Wade Barrett.
She fucking hates Wade Barrett. She's like, I don't want to hear this British fucker.
So I'm not, like I said, it's a little different with wrestling because I am actually like passionate about wrestling.
No, but okay. What's different about basketball though?
I don't know. It's just a little quiet. It doesn't really seem exciting.
On
TV, they make it sound exciting.
Yeah, maybe.
Because people are like, Curry from downtown, like, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron James with the block, oh my God.
They're like LeBron James.
And then, when you're there, it's just kind of like you don't hear any of that.
You just hear like,
yeah, you just, seriously. No, seriously. So in wrestling, the fans are actually like, they love it, although I do want to say, I'm going to call WWE out right now.
Oh, man.
You heard it.
I did.
And I heard it. LA Knight, yeah. No. Fake crowd noises were being put in.
I did hear some weird noises behind me, like piped in crowd noise.
Piped in crowd noises, man.
But I told you.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
That every other sporting event is like, get hyped. Time to cheer.
I know.
Clap, clap, clap.
But at least they say that.
I guess. If they did that in the wrestling, that would be super lame. What if they're like, 3, 2, 1, and they put whoa on the screen? I would fucking...
Everybody say whoa. Yeah. See, before I actually went to a WWE live event, or like AEW, because those are my first like actual big events that I went to. Honestly, I thought that they did that.
Oh no!
Like boo him, cheer him.
That's so funny.
Hey, seriously, man.
No, man.
The crowd literally picks who they like and don't like.
Yes, and wrestling makes, if somebody's a good wrestler, they make it so that you can very easily identify who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. So
This isn't AEW. Can't really tell who's good and bad over there anymore.
yeah. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, he's the bad guy, I guess.
Yeah, he is gonna get his ass licked by Rob Van Dam.
That's
All right,
tonight.
bro. Let's wrap this shit up, bro. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Are you ready? All right. Who's that wrestler? I'm gonna give my host here 5 wrestlers apiece, 3 hints per wrestler. Let's go. Let's do it. Wrestler number 1, bro. Debuted in 1992. He's a 4-time WCW champ, a 6-time Intercontinental champ, and Taylor Swift used to babysit his daughter.
I know who this is. This is JEFFJARRET.
I figured you already knew
Jeff
that fact,
Jarrett.
honestly. So
I did know that. I know it resurfaced recently, but I already knew that.
don't piss me off.
I know that from his, like, I think this was TNA days.
Yeah.
So I think I learned this, like, probably, I think it was his return, his WWE return, which was a few years ago.
Yeah. You know, it's really wild to think that he's a 4-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I know. I remember him with that title.
And just getting into WWF and just being a mid-carder.
They fucking,
It feels fucking insane.
Vince hated that
Bro,
motherfucker.
he hated everybody that came from WCW, basically.
But truly, Jeff Jarrett is like #1 fucking hustler, or what is it? Or I don't fucking know
Dude's
what he
still
is.
going. He looks jacked as ever, bro.
And he has managed to make himself a main eventer, and like somehow, you're not even a main eventer. He's managed to make himself a player in like every company he's gone through.
Everyone, bro.
I don't know how.
Yep.
Because he's great, but he is great. I guess maybe because he is great. I was going to say he's not that good, but he's that good.
He is that good, man. Yeah.
So,
He's out here, bro.
respect for Jeff Jarrett, man.
1 for 1, dog. Wrestler number 2 debuted as an announcer in WCW in 1991. He was in the WCW, WWE, TNA, and AEW. He's a 1-time WCW hardcore champ.
Announcer?
Yep.
Hardcore champion?
WCW hardcore
Right.
champion.
I've only seen like very few. Norman Smiley?
Nope.
He was a former hardcore champion.
Yeah.
Announcer, you said?
Yep.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage?
Nope. Debuted as an announcer.
And WCW?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Eric Bischoff?
Good job.
It's Eric Bischoff.
Good job. Yep. Eric Bischoff.
Damn,
Yep.
that almost got me.
Eric Bischoff, man. Yep. 1-time WCW hardcore champ. Remember, he used to come out whenever he would wrestle in like his little like
Gee.
black belt stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
respect. All right, bro.
That's funny.
2 for 2. Wrestler number 3.
Hey, UFC was big back then.
It was.
It had
bro.
just started, and people used to wear the geese.
Yep.
I think it was Gracie, right? He used to come out with the gi, and he would choke people out with. If you were wearing a gi, like, be careful. And that's why they. The first few like UFC events are fucking crazy. They do tournaments. Having more than one fight a night is insane.
Those poor people. Bro.
You should have not like your
Signed that
fucking
contract,
brain
bro.
damage, man.
Literally, bro. God.
And how can you even have more than one fight? Like, not only do you have to be in crazy shape, but by the time you get to the third fight, you'll be like, I couldn't do it.
Hell no.
No recovery either.
Hell no.
You like go in there with a concussion,
yeah. Like, hi guys. Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
and they would, like I said,
That's why times have changed to now, bro.
there was a dude that wore one boxing glove. Maybe that was in Pride. Either way, like you could wear whatever. You could wear your gi if you were like jiu-jitsu or like karate or kung fu, I guess. Or if you were doing like valetudo, you would wear your the little loose shorts or like
Yep.
the trunks. You could wear whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you
man.
wanted. If you wanted to wear one boxing glove, that was allowed.
Wild.
MMA used to be fucking crazy.
Wild times, bro. Hell no.
We need to go back to that.
Yeah.
To just two dudes being the shit out of each other. No weight classes or nothing.
Wild. Wrestler number 3 debuted in WCW in 1991. He was in WCW, WWE, TNA, and AEW. He's a 3-time WCW World Heavyweight Champ, one-time European Champion in the WWF.
What was the debut?
1991 in WCW.
Huh. European champion?
One-time European Champion, three-time World WCW Champ.
3-time WCW champion. That's a weird combination of accolades. I am gonna say Diamond Dallas Page.
Great job.
Let's go.
Good job, man. Hell yeah.
That was a wild guess. 3
for 3, bro.
I don't
Good
remember him wearing the European
shit.
title.
Yeah, one time. It was one time, yeah. That's probably why.
He was just a stalker in WWE.
Yes, he was.
He was like, I'm gonna eat Undertaker's ass.
Bestiality style, like Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
style, bro.
let's go. Shout out to Perk Angle.
Perk Angle, dog. Bro, 3 for 3. Killing this shit. All right. Wrestler number 4. Debuted in WCW. Got a lot of WCWs in here. In 1989. He was in the WCW. WWF. And this is in order. He's been in multiple companies, so just remember this.
Okay.
I even have them named twice. WCW, WWF, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Then he was in ECW. Then he went back to WCW. Then he was in WWE. And then he was in TNA.
Huh?
Yep.
Is this
One more hint. Never won a major championship title in any company listed above, but he has a brother in the business.
Okay, I know who this is. This is Goldust.
No.
Oh fuck. Oh, then it's Scott Steiner.
Big Papa Pump.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yep.
Everything fit for Goldust. I just watched a clip from I don't know what account it was. I'm sorry, but it was Muda and Tajiri. Like they're both spitting the mist at the same time, and on the other side is fucking Hakushi and Goldust in a Japan match.
Damn.
It's so weird.
Neat, bro.
Yeah.
Goldust needs some respect put on his name, bro.
When you said brother in the business, I was like, this is definitely Goldust.
Nope.
He's got a brother in the business. Some will say that he is not a dream, but maybe a nightmare.
4 for 4, bro. I hope this one gets you, because I don't want you to go 5 for 5. Debuted in WWF in 1992.
Yeah, great.
He worked there until 1999.
Okay. 1992 and 1999.
Then he was in WCW. And then he worked in TNA from 2002 to 2014.
Okay.
One-time WCW World Heavyweight Champ.
Huh. I almost said Kurt Angle. But he never went to WCW. 2014?
Yep, was in TNA till 2014.
So it's not Big Daddy Cool. WCW 2014. Who's in the main event Mafia? Was Booker T there until 2014? No way.
I don't think so.
No way. He was there till like 09, I think. Not even. He returned to WWE like... I just don't remember him. I used to watch TNA. The bad, like Aces and 8.
The bad time of...
I remember the August 1st warning when it was fucking Tito Ortiz.
Oh, my God.
What
bro.
a night, dude. What a night.
Oh.
They teased that so hard, and I'm like, they're watching it, and it's like, who's this bald motherfucker?
Literally,
And I was,
bro.
oh, that's Tito Ortiz. It's like, where's the blonde hair?
Yeah, bro.
Like, why is he bald?
Random as hell.
Why you bald? Who is this?
Yeah, it was debuted in WWF in 1992. Worked there until 1999. Then he was in WCW. He went from WCW to TNA, and then he worked in TNA from 2002 to 2014. And he was a one-time world champion,
One time WCW World Champion.
one-time WCW world heavyweight champion.
Is this not Booker T?
Nope.
Fuck.
Booker T.
And it's not Big Papa Pump.
Nope, because you already said that.
Yeah, that wasn't a guess. I'm just
Yep, I got you.
reassuring.
I got you, dog.
So, Scott Hall?
Nope.
Was Scott Hall ever world champion in WCW?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Don't believe so.
Why?
Uno más.
Is this Hulk Hogan? Fuck. Yeah, Hulk Hogan debuted way earlier. And he went to Japan too, so.
Vince Russo.
Vince Russo? That's some bullshit. I guess he had a few matches.
He
That's
was
crazy.
a one-time world heavyweight champion.
I forgot about that. What a fucking...
What a fucking bitch, dude.
Why would he book himself to be the world
He's
champion?
a bitch, bro.
The only Vince that would do that. Wink, wink. The only Vince that would book himself as the world champion.
Oh, yeah, facts, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Vince booked himself to win the Royal Rumble. So
And the ECW championship after he bought him out, bro.
if you want to call that a world championship.
ECW?
Yeah.
That's definitely a world title.
Is it? I'm an ECW hater, so.
I love ECW.
I know.
Go back and watch the shit from like the 90s, bro. I'm telling you, it's fucking incredible.
I would have loved to be in that crowd. I can only equate it to some like GCW crowds. Truly.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I don't know if there's anything like.
Nope.
Anything like that old ECW.
It's some good shit.
Yeah.
Mike Awesome.
My God.
Tanahashi or whatever his name is, bro. Mike Awesome was a beast.
Mike Awesome was a beast.
You got Sandman coming out making himself bleed before he even got in the match, bro. Hitting people with kendo sticks left and fucking right.
Tommy Dreamer.
Sabu.
Getting fucked up every match.
We met Just Incredible, so I'm not really worried about that guy, bro.
That was just a bald guy with shorts. That was just a bald guy with...
He just so happened to have jean shorts
Jean
on
shorts?
and a tank top, too, bro. Like, come on, dog.
What if he had elbow pads?
Then I'm telling you, bro.
It's like, that's just incredible.
That's just incredible.
That's so funny.
Rob Van Dam.
I could have been Horace Hogan.
See you guys on episode 28.
If you're made it all the way here, Rob Van Dam's gonna be on AEW. That's weird, right?
What?
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, we never spoke about that. I think we should talk about that for just a second. What the fuck, Rob Van Dam?
I'll say this.
You got bought out, and you're about to job out to Jungle Boy Jack Perry?
This is 10 years too late for Rob. I like Rob Van Dam. He's great. He's still in good shape.
He looks raw.
He could still do a match.
He looks raw.
There was a tweet that was like, he doesn't age. He
Bitch,
looks like
80.
He looks like a 50-year-old man because
Let me
he's
post
50.
my photo of me and Rob Van Dam. Hold the damn phone. When did I go to that?
And that's not to say that he looks like he's fucking coming out of the crypt. But, okay, let's not, like... We're acting like this motherfucker's like... No, he looks like a... How old is Rob Van Dam?
Like, look at this shit. For people at home, I'm showing Carlos a picture of Rob Van Dam that I took.
Oh, yeah. Here, airdrop it to me. And I'll put it on the big screen.
All right, coming.
So I got the WCW one. He looks a little bit better. Is it coming at me? Oh, there it is. Let's go. So let's see this picture of him. So you kind of caught him after the match, right?
Yep.
Where is it? Damn, I don't even know where it is. Maybe it's still sending. Can you see if it's sent?
It did.
Technical difficulties, folks. Did it send?
Sent.
Well, they don't want to let me see it. They don't want you to see it. And anyway, maybe I'll put it in post.
1, 2. Is this on?
He looks like a 50-year-old man. What can I say? How old is Rob Van Dam? Let's figure this out.
I bet he's like 52, I think.
52? No way. Okay, well, he looks 50, so he looks 2 years older. Younger, sorry.
Either that or he's like 49.
He's 52? He looks like a 52-year-old man.
He's 52.
He's still extremely flexible. I mean, he stays in good shape, but let's not act like
it's all that weed.
Who's the only person that truly looks young? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat looks pretty fucking good. He was there on Collision last week. He looks great.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's in AEW too, bro.
Mm-hmm. He was only there for a one-time
That's
thing.
Dan's favorite wrestler, bro.
Ricky was awesome, dude. That's respect. I'm not gonna disrespect Ricky like you, man. And I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect Ricky.
Hey, look, I fuck with me some Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
2 Chainz has a really good line about Ricky Steamboat. What does he say? Smoking on a boat, call me Ricky or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Rocky 2 Chainz. What the hell does he say? Ah, damn it. I don't know what song it is. Maybe I'll play it after the show. But he says, smoking on a boat, call me Ricky, something like that.
Gotta be seeing dragons.
Smoking on a yacht, call me Ricky Steamboat, or something like that.
Some crazy
Ricky Steamboat, and I'm smoking on a yacht. 2 Chainz. True.
True.
What else does he say? Birthday.
Based on a true story.
He calls himself Titty Boy, but he doesn't have like an ad lib for it.
That used to be his rap name, actually.
Titty Boy,
Like
yeah.
in it's a song.
I mean, he calls himself Titty Boy
Yeah.
often. You know what verse I like from 2 Chainz? The Mercy one. Horsepower. Got this pole on. I got horsepower.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty out.
Rain pouring. All my cars is foreign. All my bras is foreign.
Hi, bro.
Lamborghini Mercy. Anyway, 2 Chainz is pretty great. 2 Chainz here. 2 Chainz is a testament to LA Knight. Because 2 Chainz started his rap career like after 30. So, if 2 Chainz can do that,
True.
then so can anybody else.
True.
I mean, DDP starts Batista.
Batista even, bro. Literally.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Now Batista's like 70.
Yeah, he's like 69, I think.
He is old.
Yeah, he's like 100.
Literally, man.
He's got a foot on the grave. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Leave a 5-star review on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. We are on Stitcher. We are on Google Podcasts. We are on almost any podcast platform. Just look for one and we're probably there.
Absolutely.
I am at Eric Carlos 97
I am a grown ass baby 26.
on every social media. I made it so that you can. That's good marketing right there. If you can have one handle at Midwest Midcard on every social media, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Don't forget TikTok.
Don't forget TikTok.
So yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening, watching, doing what you got to doing.
Yeah.
Don't forget to live, laugh, love, and wrestle, and we'll see you next week.
Fuck, shit, ass. Hopefully the recorded.